I'm Jason Samuel, and this is Behind the Screens. And the topic of today's talk is something that affects every business, whether you're in healthcare, finance, logistics, retail, or manufacturing. Here's the truth. Every company is a software company now. Let me say that again. Every company is a software company now. Why? Because software is no longer a back-end function. It's the engine that powers customer experiences, drives revenue, streamlines operations, and fuels innovation. But with great code comes great responsibility. Here's what's keeping CISOs, CTOs, and IT leaders up at night. Security. And not just any security. We're talking about developer security. Because the same developers who are building the future of your company, they can also be your biggest security risk. Let's break that down. Developers introduce risk in three major ways. Number one, code vulnerabilities. Even the top tier developers can accidentally introduce flaws that hackers can exploit, like hard-coded credentials or outdated libraries. Number two, access sprawl. Developers often need access to production, staging, CI/CD tools, and cloud environments. Managing and auditing access, all of that, is a nightmare. Number three, shadow IT. This is a big one. Devs are extremely resourceful. They'll spin up environments, use tools, and write scripts that may never get logged, reviewed, secured, or even purchased in some cases. Let me tell you a story. When Azure was first coming around, most infrastructure people were afraid of Azure. We didn't know what it was. We had to kind of understand what cloud was because we were so used to using data centers. What ended up happening is that developers are the ones who introduced Azure into enterprise environments. They signed up for MSDN subscriptions and got free Azure, and they were able to spin up resources and develop against it. Later on is when IT figured out, hey, we've got Azure. Nobody told us that. Microsoft had to audit the company and figure out where all Azure was being used. And that is when IT truly had visibility into Azure consumption for the first time. This happened across many enterprises back in the day. Number four, work from anywhere. Remote devs working from cafes, co-working spaces, or personal laptops, they can introduce a wide attack surface, especially when traditional VPNs or device-based controls don't cut it. Now, the question is, how do you secure your developers without slowing them down? That's where Citrix with Strong Network comes in. Strong Network is redefining developer security and productivity by embedding zero trust principles directly into the developer workflow. Paired with Citrix, it delivers a unified, secure, and high-performance workspace tailored for modern dev teams. Here's how it all works. Secure cloud IDEs. Developers code in fully isolated cloud-hosted environments. No code touches the local machine, reducing the risk of leaks or data exfil. Zero trust access control. Every service, tool, and environment the developer needs is accessed through fine-grained context-aware policies. No more blanket access to everything. Integrated secrets management. Say goodbye to credentials stored in code or random text files. Even the level of HSMs and you having to manage the keys for these developers. Strong Network manages these secrets natively. Built-in observability. This is very important. You can track what's happening across your dev environments, multiple environments, in real time. You get visibility without being intrusive and interrupting the developer workflow. When you use Strong Network and additionally have Citrix as a delivery layer, you can do granular policy enforcement across devices and locations. With Citrix DAS as a delivery layer, you also get granular policy enforcement across devices and locations. Consistent performance no matter where your devs are. Seamless integration into your existing enterprise ecosystem. The bottom line is the Citrix plus Strong Network combination is developer agility without the security compromise. So if you believe software is your company's competitive edge, and I know you do, then securing your developers is the smartest investment you can make. You're going to be ahead of the curve. Trust me. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this helpful, share it with your team, subscribe to the podcast, and drop me a note on LinkedIn. I'd love to hear how you're thinking about developer security. Until next time, build fast and stay secure.